समीप लाने का समापति करनी है ना।
जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। शिव का कर लो ध्यान, आ रहा पावन पुण्य सवेरा। तुम हो कौन, कहाँ से आए, अपने आप को जानो। राजयोग के द्वारा अपना परम पिता पहचानो। इसी राजपथ पर चलकर तुम पालो अपना बसेरा। तुम हो आत्मा तन से न्यारे, परमात्मा को प्यारे। दिव्य गुणों को धारण करके योगी बनो दुलारे। ज्योति बिंदु ही तोड़ेगा ये माया मोह का घेरा। अंतर मन में ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति।
Om Shanti. Today Baba reminds us of our duty. Baba says, everyone in this whole world are very unhappy and are in sorrow. So Baba says, it is we children who have to liberate all the souls from this old world. Father Baba is called boatman. He takes us from the old world to the new world. Baba is our father, teacher, and Sadguru. We have all the three relationships with one father. These three are the main relations. And on the basis of these relationships, we have to reveal the Father. As Shiv Baba, Supreme Father, as He is our Father, we have to become equal to Him. As He is our Sadguru, we should guide all the souls in the world and give the true path of liberation. Baba says you have to study. You have to study this knowledge till the end. Today is 19th May 2023. Essence. Sweet children, you have to continue to listen to the sweet knowledge till the end. For as long as you live, you have to study knowledge and yoga. Question. For which service are you children instruments with the Father? Answer. Just as the Father liberates everyone and gives them bliss and establishes peace in the world as the peacemaker, in the same way, you children are also instruments with the Father for this service. You are the Salvation Army. You have to salvage the sunken boat of Bharat. You have to make everyone prosperous for 21 births. And in order to make everyone prosperous for 21 births, we are supposed to give the knowledge. No one apart from you children can do such service. It is only we children can do such service because Supreme Father has taught us. Om Shanti. You children know, and it is also remembered, son shows father and mother. A father creates children, but until he creates them, how could he teach them that they are their mother and father? Children learn this and show, in brackets, reveal their father. Our Father is like this. In the same way, it is then remembered, student shows teacher. It is only when the teacher teaches the student that he can show the teacher. Baba says it is only when he comes, he descends on this earth and teaches us. Only then we can teach this knowledge to others. Such and such, a barrister, made me a barrister. Father teaches us, this is the reason why he is praised. Until he becomes a barrister, how could the student show him? In the same way, only when gurus adopt followers can it be said, they received this and that from the guru. Those fathers, teachers, and gurus are separate. Yes, it is possible that some fathers also teach their children. But there are many subjects there. It wouldn't be that the same teacher would teach them all the subjects. There would be a different teacher for each subject. And we have only one teacher, we have only one subject, and only one teacher teaches us. This one is the father, teacher, and guru. Until he makes the children belong to him, they cannot show him and say, we are his children, and that they are the masters of his property. First of all, the Father makes you children belong to him. You children also say, we have made him belong to us. You children know how the Father has to be shown. We are God's children in a practical way. In fact, each one considers himself or herself to be a child of God. But over here, we are his practical and direct children of Supreme Father and Supreme Soul. And now that he has created us, we have to follow his directions. We say we are the God's children in a practical way. In fact, each one considers himself or herself to be a child of God. They say, O God, the Father. When you say Father, you also remember the Mother. It is said, you are the Mother and Father. The Father has come and explained to you children, I am your Mother and Father. In the same way, when a child is born, he doesn't know that he has mother and father. It is the mother and father who tells, we are your mother and father. You also know that one is the unlimited mother and father. The Father sits here and teaches you. He tells you the secrets of the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world cycle. He explains to you children, and you then explain to others how the world cycle turns. It is remembered. World history and geography repeats. However, you only receive this knowledge at this time, when the old world is to be destroyed and the new world is to be established. The world cycle is now coming to an end. The Iron Age, that is, the old age, is coming to an end, and the new world, the new age, is beginning. The teacher is giving you students this knowledge, and you students then have to tell others about it. That teacher is also the Father. The Supreme Father sits here and explains to you. Baba says you should have this intoxication that the Father, Godfather, Supreme Father teaches us. There was the new world and the new age, when it is truly was the kingdom of deity. For 2 ages, there was just the one world almighty authority kingdom. They were the masters of the world, who, the people of Bharat, were the original, eternal deities. Although they were the masters of the land of Bharat, they were the masters of an unlimited world, because at that time it was only Bharat and we had no other continents. There was no partition. Bharat alone was the master of the ocean, sky, air, and earth. It is here that the Jayanti or birth of the creator of the world takes place. The Father says, I do not take rebirth. The soul says, I shed a body and take another. This is the difference between Supreme Soul and the soul. The Supreme Father doesn't take rebirth, but we souls shed one body and take another. I'm becoming a pure and charitable soul from a sinful soul. The Father explains to you. You also know that only human beings take rebirth. 84 births are the maximum. The world doesn't understand this knowledge. Only the Father is called knowledgeful and blissful. He gives bliss to the whole world. He liberates everyone. The Father sits here and establishes a sovereignty. The Father sits here and explains how he liberates the children. I am the guide and also the peacemaker. I establish peace. I also establish a sovereignty. You children know that at this time Bharat is insolvent. So, this is the birthplace of the unlimited Father, but people don't realize this. The Somnath temple to Shiva is also here. They have placed the Shivlingam there. It has to be explained to you children that God doesn't have such a big form. He is like a star. Acha, when a guru has followers and relate the scriptures etc. to them, then they relate them to others. They would say, our guru taught. They would say, our guru has taught us these scriptures etc. And over here, Supreme Father teaches us. They go to Benares, etc. to study the scriptures. They earn themselves a little etc. from the Vidut Mandli. For example, they earn the little Saraswati etc. However, Saraswati is the name of Mama because she related unlimited knowledge. Mama has related unlimited knowledge, thereby she is called Saraswati. Those people study the limited scriptures on the path of devotion. Saraswati means to relate unlimited knowledge, not limited ones. Those people study the limited scriptures on the path of devotion. You children know that He is your Supreme Guru, He is the Supreme Father too. The Almighty Authority Father is needed because Maya is no less. She too is an Almighty Authority. Maya is also Almighty Authority. Maya is present in everyone. And when Maya is present in everyone, then everyone start to call that Supreme Father. And people say that Supreme Father is present everywhere. The Father is not present in everyone. He is beyond rebirth. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, does not take rebirth. Human beings take rebirth. Nevertheless, to say that God is omnipresent is such defamation. When they defame me in this way and become impure, I then come. Baba says, when you defame me, and this is when I come. It is not mentioned in the scriptures that the unlimited Father is also the teacher and the Sadguru. He is also the one who purifies all the impure ones. The Father says, all of those Vedas and scriptures belong to the path of devotion. The path of devotion lasts for half a cycle. The path of knowledge doesn't last for half a cycle. The Father only comes once and explains knowledge to you. By receiving knowledge just once, your reward lasts for 21 births. It isn't that this knowledge, this jnana, lasts for half a cycle. You explain that this knowledge disappears. There, all are those who have received salvation. They don't need knowledge. The Father, the ocean of knowledge, comes at this time and gives you children so much knowledge. The moment Father has come, He has been giving a lot of knowledge. Day by day, He keeps on giving us new knowledge, new points. And we study these Murlis, we come to a conclusion that Baba teaches us only one point every day. He tells us to remember Him, He tells us to purify ourselves. Baba says, for as long as your children live, you will continue to listen to the Father's knowledge. It is very sweet knowledge. You also have to study yoga until the end, because there is a great burden of sins of many births on your head. It is not a question of just one birth. Dirt has accumulated on souls for birth after birth, and this is why they went into extreme darkness. By souls accumulated dirt for birth after birth, they have been alloy mixed into them. They have become impure and tamopradhan. The souls are gilded, and the jewelry that is bodies is also gilded. They have reached a state of total decay. Souls of, especially the people of Bharat and those of all the other religions, are number wise. So, all of you children have to show, in brackets, reveal the father and mother. Baba says today that we have to perform such an actions that we reveal mother and father. They say you are the mother and father, and so mother is also needed with the father. People think that Adam is Brahma and Eve is Saraswati. In fact, that is wrong. God the Father is incorporeal, and so there must surely be a mother. But those people say that Jagadamba, the world mother, is Eve. In fact, this is the main thing. Incorporeal Shiv Baba says, through the mouth of this Brahma, you are my children. This Brahma becomes the mother. Brahma is Prajapita, in brackets, father of people, and also the mother. That one is supreme, the spiritual father. Then in the physical form, the daughter of Brahma, Saraswati, is called mother. There is such a big mela for Jagadamba. There isn't such a big mela, etc., for Jagat Pita Brahma in Ajmer. There are many temples of Jagadamba, and there are not much temples of Brahma. At this time, the Saraswati has there is such a big mela for Jagadamba. There isn't such a big mela, etc., for Jagatpita Brahma in Ajmer. There is a big mela for Jagadamba because the influence of mothers has to be increased. At this time, there is lot of influence of mothers. Those people say that a woman's husband is her guru and her God. Those people say that a woman's husband is her guru and her God. However, it is not like that. The father comes and says, I elevate the status of you mothers. Even the government is now placing women at the front. The army is violent, that army is violent, whereas this is the non-violent incognito Shakti army. Those people have non-loving intellects at the time of destruction. The drama is predestined. Those people have non-loving intellects at the time of destruction. This drama is predestined. The drama has to be kept in your intellects very well. If we have this knowledge in our intellects, then we will be stable in all the situation and all the circumstances. The unlimited drama repeats. After a cycle, I will teach you children in the same way as I am teaching you now. Baba says he just comes once in a cycle. He teaches us now and comes after a cycle. All are tied by the bond of the drama. The Father himself says, I too am tied by the bond of drama. The people of Bharat continue to experience a lot of sorrow. People say that there are many different incarnations of God, the 24 incarnations, etc. But Father says, it isn't that I will repeatedly incarnate and liberate you. I only come once and make you into the masters of the whole world. I come from the supreme abode at the confluence age of each cycle. You now know the director and the main actor of the drama. The people relate limited things. So and so was wealthy. Here you know who's who and who are the wealthiest in the whole world. The Father says, who are the wealthiest in the whole world? The wealthiest of all in the entire world are Lakshmi and Narayan of heaven. Who comes and tells you this? The Father. You children know that no one else becomes as wealthy as you will be in the future 21 births. Those people become wealthy just for a year, just for one birth. Because year after year, the list keeps on changing. But Father says no one else can become as wealthy as you will be in the future 21 births. You are doing very great service of Bharat in particular and the world in general. Baba says you become wealthy because you do a lot of service. For doing service, you definitely will receive a reward for it. You are the Salvation Army. The boat of Bharat has now sunk. This is also in the drama. It is explained who salvages the boat of Bharat. The Shiv Shaktis. All of you are Shiv Shaktis. The Father says, I made you into the masters of heaven. Maya made you impure, and I have now come to make you into emperors and empress. Your path is a family path, whereas sannyasis belong to the path of isolation. The renunciation is limited, whereas your renunciation is unlimited. Nowadays, there is a lot of deceit and corruption in the world. Your path is a family path, whereas sannyasis belong to the path of isolation. The renunciation is limited, whereas your renunciation is unlimited. Nowadays, there is a lot of deceit and corruption in the world. This is the extreme death of hell. What are you children with godly intellects now becoming? You say that you have become the children of Shiv Baba through Brahma. You will become deities and you will then become warriors, merchants, and Shudras. You will then become the children of God. You become the children of God in the previous cycle too. You are receiving your inheritance of heaven from the Father, and so you have to follow Srimad. Those are the Yadavas and Kauravas who have non-loving intellects at the time of destruction. You are the Pandavas who have loving intellects at the time of destruction. And you are the ones who are going to be victorious. You are the incognito Shiv Shakti, mothers of Bharat. Both Gops, brothers, and Gopis, sisters, are included in this. The name of mothers has been glorified. The mothers have been harassed a great deal. Draupadi was stripped. She called out, God, protect me from being stripped. Therefore, the Father comes to protect you. You receive a lot of property. You should make a promise. Shiv Baba, sweet Baba, I will definitely claim my inheritance from you. You have to claim your inheritance from Shiv Baba. It is remembered the ways, the means of gods are unique. You alone knows, no one else knows. You children now know the ways and means of God. Therefore, you children have to show, reveal that. Only the Father gives you the children the inheritance of permanent peace and happiness. Temporary peace is of no use. Since you children say mother and father, you have to show mother and father. Who are father and mother? You children sit and explain that these are the mother and father of the whole world. He sits and gives you your inheritance. You truly did receive your inheritance from the Father. It is now the end of the Iron Age, and so you definitely have to receive it from the Father. It is only one Father who gives us the inheritance. No brother, sister, or a friend would give you inheritance. Son shows father and father shows son. The Father says, simply remember me and your burden will be removed. You should keep a chart of remembrance to show how long you remember the Father. Don't think that you are the children of Shiv Baba anywhere. However, he says, keep a chart of how much you remember Baba while you are sitting, standing, and moving around. Though you are Baba's child, still you have to maintain your chart. The main thing is remembrance. There are obstacles in yoga too. The ancient yoga of Bharat is very well known. That is Hatha Yoga. Only the Father teaches you Raj Yoga. Those people teach many different types of yoga. The renunciation is limited, whereas your renunciation is unlimited. While living at homes with your families, remember the Father to such an extent that you don't remember anyone else in your final moments. The Father says you have to remember the Father to such an extent that you don't remember anyone else in your final moments. Because if you don't have the practice of remembering one Father, you might remember others at the final moments. You souls have to remember the one Father, for only then you will be able to become conquerors of sinful actions. No one else can make you a conqueror of sinful actions. Although you receive a reward for your devotion for a temporary period, no one can become pure from impure. Devotees beat their heads so much, they make so much effort, but none of them can return home yet. The God of all the children is one. The God of all the children is the one. He only comes once. He says, I have come exactly as I did 5,000 years ago. I have come once again to meet you, long lost and now found children. Souls and Supreme Soul have remained separated for a long time. Which souls have been separated for a long time? They are the ones who have to come first. When the destruction of many religions and the establishment of the one religion have taken place, you will then belong to the golden aged original eternal deity religion. There won't be any other religion. You are now the long lost and now found beloved children, who are the spinners of the discus of self realization. You are long lost and now found beloved children. You would first be called long lost and now found, and then spinners of the discus of self realization. People would say that is the title of the deities, and that only the deities have those ornaments. They would even say that all of you have used your own imagination. You know that the sapling of the sweet tree is being planted. This knowledge also has to be given to those abroad. Who is your heavenly God? The Father. There must surely be a mother. The Father has to come to give you inheritance of peace and happiness. You receive health and wealth in that. Therefore, remember the Father with discipline. People call out, O God the Father. So then, how can they say that He is omnipresent? That is wrong. Once you call, O God the Father, then He cannot be omnipresent. Acha, to the sweetest beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children, and we spiritual children say Namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for Dharana, first point. In order to become conqueror of sinful actions, practice remembering the Father as you walk and move around. Definitely keep your chart of remembrance. Second, show, in brackets, reveal the mother and father and the teacher in all your activities. At the time of destruction, be one who has a loving intellect. Do spiritual service. Blessing. May you be a master bestower of fortune and give everyone a gift of good wishes and pure feelings from your full stock. May you be a master bestower of fortune and give everyone a gift of good wishes and pure feelings from your full stock. Explanation. All of you are children of Brahma who draw your lines of fortune. All of you are children of Brahma who draw your lines of fortune. Therefore, let your stock of golden gifts be constantly full. Whenever you meet anyone, always give them a gift of good wishes and pure feelings. Whenever you meet anyone, always give them a gift of good wishes and pure feelings. Give a speciality and take a speciality. Take virtues and give virtues. Continue to give everyone a godly gift. Give a specialty and take a specialty. Take virtues and give virtues. Continue to give everyone a godly gift. No matter what feelings or intentions others come to you, you must definitely give them this gift. No matter what feelings or intentions others come to you with, you must definitely give them this gift. For only then you will be called a master bestower of fortune. Slogan. To experience greatness and spirituality while working hard is to have true nobility. Avyakt signals. 19th point. None of you can say that you don't have a chance to serve. If someone is not able to speak, he can serve the atmosphere through the mind with an attitude and stage of happiness. If your health is not good, then be cooperative while sitting at home. Simply let your mind accumulate a stock of pure thoughts and become full of good wishes. We should give our cooperation in all the tasks, in all the actions. Some cooperate through the mind, through their body and through the money. Om Shanti.